Hello everyone and welcome to another Starcraft 2 live cast. Once again, Habitation Station seems to be the map of choice. At least whenever I'm recording a video it does. And this time a Terran opponent, so we've seen the the 8 gas by 10 minute build versus Zerg on this map. We've seen myself nuke a path to victory versus Protoss. And now we get to see my standard TvT. Nothing special. I do think this dead airspace will be pretty good for doing Raven Harass, because usually once things get under control for me, I like to send out, like under control to the point where I'm banking gas, or banking energy on my Ravens. I like to send out a hit squad to like throw down like say 15 auto turrets all over his production. I found that's given me a lot of early wins and creates a lot of problems for my opponent. So once the auto turrets are on the production, he has to actually bring his army back, otherwise all his new spawns will die and his production will eventually die too. I need to scout.
Not enough minerals. SCV ready. Yeah. Not enough minerals.
Don't see any sign of his scout.
Minerals. Not enough minerals.
There's no sign of an SCV.
Big job, SCV ready. What, you run out of Marines? Yeah, whatever. What's going on? SCV ready.
Alright, where to hide, where to hide. Here. Got some big Marines.
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better be good. Keep your shirt on, Sparky. SCV ready. Armed and ready. SCV ready. You gonna give me orders? In the rear with SCV ready. Well, butter my biscuit. Bad news? We hear you. SCV ready.
Okay. So everything looks normal.
Gateway coming. SCV ready.
Isaac. Five range should be good.
SCV ready.
No sign of his expansion. Start the turret ring.
You scared me. It's your dime. SCV ready.
Do not have enough.
What's going on? You're the boss. SCV ready. Gotcha. Big job, huh? Yeah.
Still no sign of an expansion.
SCV ready. Ah! You scared me!
Research complete.
In the rear with the ear. Yeah. Bad news? SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
Aye, sir. This better be good.
SCVs are under attack. Is under attack.
Huh? Go ahead. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
SCV ready.
Still no sign of an expansion.
What's going
Let's keep
on?
the depots down.
SCV ready.
Guess we can start in
Not
structure
enough
armor.
minerals.
SCV ready. Uh-huh. Huh? In the rear. We... Ah! You scared me.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
There's the expo.
Big job, SCV.
Hey, it looks like he's making a PF. Am I seeing that right?
Add-on complete.
What kind of idiot makes a planetary at their natural? That's so stupid.
SCV ready.
Newbie. It's gonna be easy game.
Go ahead.
Noob PF at expo.
SCV ready.
Alright, so that's a Banshee.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. SCV ready. What's going on?
Oh, I forgot to expand. I gotta expand when he expands. Supposed to be taking my third really quickly.
SCV ready.
Shoot.
Add-on complete.
In the rear.
Let's just go this way.
Engine screaming.
Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, whatever. SCV ready.
Done and done. That's fine. Right. Roger that.
SCV ready.
Inbound.
Research complete.
I got this.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Yeah. We hear you. Roger. That's an SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
Over.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Fine.
Ready for service.
That's a negative.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
State your
Upgrade complete.
In the rear with the
Insufficient Vespine gas. Base is under attack. Unacceptable landing zone. Base is under attack.
ready. SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
What's going on? SCV ready.
right. Okay.
is under attack.
Bad news? Yeah. SCV ready.
At your disposal.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Forgot to keep expanding.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
I can't build here. Move it.
Insufficient additional supply depots required.
Ah! You scared me.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Order acknowledged.
Base is under attack.
Oops. Did not expect that to go down that quickly.
Additional supply depots required.
Pedal to the metal.
Mineral field depleted. Your forces are under attack. Not enough energy.
State your request. This vessel will
Your forces are under attack.
order accepted. Command authority.
Ah! You scared. Ready to raise some hell.
Unacceptable landing zone.
SCV ready. In the rear with the. Go ahead.
Your forces are under attack.
Order acknowledged.
I'm in a heap of trouble. Pedal to the metal. Burn rubber. SCV ready.
Your forces are under attack.
Light it up. SCV ready.
State your request.
Your forces are under attack.
Ready to raise some hell.
Auto turret engaged. Auto turret engaged.
Mineral field depleted. Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Complete. Your forces are under attack. Additional supply depots required.
Talk to me, boss.
Additional supply
SCV
depots
ready.
required.
Hell yeah. Burn rubber.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Big job, huh? I'm in a heap of trouble.
Order
Upgrade
accepted.
complete.
This vessel will comply.
I'm waiting on you.
Additional supply depots base is under attack. Additional forces are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
Alright, this is looking pretty good now. 6,000 in the bank. Whoops. Hard to expand fast on this map. I mean, A, because I'm not making command centers, but also there's only limited direction you can expand in. You have one expansion towards your opponent, which is the goal, and then there's this, you know, one direction of expansion from there. Made it easy for me to spot his expos, but made the vice versa a little bit more difficult. So the early battle kind of sucks, right? Because he has an army and I have ravens. So he can come over here and try to overwhelm me at my gold. I cannot do the same to him because auto turrets, doesn't matter how many ravens and how fast you get them, our auto turrets cannot kill an army of like at a certain point in the game, assuming everything's gone like somewhat normal. After you're crushing him and get way ahead, then you can start maybe even attempting to kill armies with auto turrets. But if I throw in auto turrets here, he's going to be able to clean it up. So that made his harassment a little bit annoying against me, especially with the minerals facing outwards and his tanks being outside the range of the PF. If the tanks can see the PF, they'll shoot at the PF by default, but since they couldn't, they were shooting at the SCVs, which is much worse for me. So yeah, his third is up before mine. I can get my... Not too far behind him, but I actually gotta take my third as soon as I see him take his natural. Didn't even get the tank down, so the auto turret still lived. One auto turret finished off those last two, because I didn't quite get enough DPS on them. I did 150. Siege tanks have 160. It's not a good even number for this. So 3 tanks. I was doing other things, right? I was queuing up these guys to go lay down a whole ton of auto turrets, and then I was going to come back here and start repairing and use the ravens I sent over to deal with it. Did not expect to be able to take down the planetary that quickly. I mean, I got a little bit of justice on the command center, but so this is what I really like to do. Let me rewind back to the decision that made me do this. Alright, so he moves over here, he's got 3 siege tanks. That's 3 seeker missiles to kill these 2, 1 seeker missile to kill that. My new ravens are spawning with seeker missile energy, so I'm about to get 3 more seekers coming out. And then if we look at my ravens here, it looks like each of them have about 1, a few of them have almost 2. Right, so I have more than enough energy to deal with this. And when I get to this point where I've held a harassment and my raven energy is starting to bank, this is when I send off a hit squad to go after the production of my opponent. Especially useful if he has his army out in the field doing stuff like this. Means it's less likely for him to have an army at home. Excuse me. Yeah, so you probably want to make sure you have enough for like say 15 auto turrets. So this is what I send off. I send off 5 ravens, 2 auto turrets, 2, 1, 2, and 2. And I think everyone except for this one's going to have enough for 1 more auto turret, right? So what was it? 2, 4, 8, 10, 30. So that's 13 auto turrets I'm going to be able to throw down when I get there. Yeah, so queuing this up didn't make a lot of sense when I don't know what his space looks like. I guess he got Seeker on me, but 1 Seeker does not kill a Raven, so that's okay. They're all looking pretty weak now. We got enough for one more auto turret, and we have uh, 11 down. So we're going to get up to 12 auto turrets. And you can see the trouble this causes for my opponent. Anything that pops out of these things are dying. I guess that siege tank kind of survived. Whatever popped out of this starport probably just died. Maybe it was one of these Vikings that barely lived. Now he has to pull his whole army back. This is the only way to deal with it, pulling your army back. You can't wait for your production to come out, new production units to come out to kill, because your new production units are dying as they're popping out. Would have been nice if I got the auto turrets over here, but I guess I might have gotten some SCVs in the process doing it that way. And yeah, this time, whoops, rewind, didn't mean to do that. This time I got all over his auto turrets. Or got all over his production, I meant to say, with auto turrets. He has a couple siege tanks here, so whatever my Hellions did wasn't good. If you expect him to have siege tanks here, what you do is just actually run your Hellions into the middle of the mineral line. Actually, no, run them close to the mineral, say like here, the Hellions, and then hold position. That's what you want to do. So shift command them right here. You know, obviously all I see is Fog of War when I do it. So shift command them here, and then shift hold position. And what that will do is they'll run here, so like the siege tanks will be blowing up their own friendly SCVs, and with your Hellions on hold position, the Hellions won't try to run at these siege tanks. Instead, they'll sit here and shoot at SCVs. So the combination of the two, we get like a little bit of economic harassment done, which is a lot better than you would think too. And like, just say I killed this SCV, there's a good chance he might go the rest of the game without noticing that this Vespene guys are only at 2 out of 3 instead of 3 out of 3. And that just like, that significantly cuts his gas income, which is so important. I love killing gas workers for that reason. Like, a worker is a worker, but if he doesn't reestablish it on gas, which happens so often, it's pretty good. He did get 3 missile turrets up here, so having to lay down like a lot of PDDs isn't going in. Which kind of sucks, because every PDD I throw down is 2 seeker missiles, or sorry, 2 auto turrets I'm not doing. A Raven firing a seeker missile at you, you're fine. As soon as they fire it at you, just run away. Ravens are slow, but they can get out of range, no problem. However, if the Ravens for some reason got right next to your Raven, like say he had a Raven right here, and then he cast a seeker on me, like basically from point blank range, then it's not possible to get out of range. At that point, you gotta like grab this guy and peel him off to the side, and grab this guy and peel him off to the side, so you don't blow up all your other Ravens with it. But he did not launch it from point blank range. He launched it from pretty close to max range. Oh, I missed it. I'm really bad at watching replays. It's right there, it lit up. So you can see he's this much far this range away. Launching Seekers at max range kind of sucks too, because you can launch it from I believe 10 range away. It doesn't really say, but I think it's 10 range, and you only have to get 13 range away to break it, right? So if he launches it from the maximum range of 10, all you have to do is move 3 more hexes across the map, and I'm out of range. So it's no problem. You still keep glowing for that whole time, so even though I'm out of range right now, or oh no, never mind. It doesn't keep glowing red. The thing breaks and then you're okay. Okay. So keeping an eye on his next expo. I hope all these Hellions I'm not quite sure what to do with. I guess I could have thrown them in here. Or it worked out pretty well. Although he does have auto turrets defending it. One thing I forgot to do that I'm going to do against Terran from now on is actually get this upgrade, durable materials. People always ask me why I never got this in TvZ. Because I didn't think an extra minute on an auto turret really made sense when you're using your auto turrets offensively. Because, you know, whatever they're doing offensively, that it's going to happen and be over long before 3 minutes is up. So who needs a 4th minute? But if you're using auto turrets defensively, which I often do, like either to, you know, hold a position at a base, or like I'm throwing them down at my own base, or throwing them down at expansion attempts that he wants to float back to later, then that extra minute just means you know, he can't go back to that spot for another minute. Or if he attacks me again, that extra minute means I have the auto turrets on defense for an extra minute. So at that point, it's kind of handy. It cost me almost one Raven. I'm still not sure sold on it, but if I'm making Ravens all game long, it almost makes sense to just get all the Raven upgrades, whether they're useful or not. Just don't think about it, just get everything. Okay, so yeah, so it's hard for him to really produce anything here. 3 Tech Lab starports, so he must have been going pretty Raven heavy too, although it looks like he mixed in more Vikings to deal with my Ravens. I should really get missile turrets up to these positions. Same here too. I think I had 3 up here, but these siege tanks probably took out 2 of them. And you can see I have my starports rallied right here, so the reinforcements are going to deal with the siege tank problem here. And this time I'm actually repairing with SCVs, so that's good. One thing I should do actually, before throwing this reactor on this factory, I should put on a Tech Lab first and research Blue Flame. Blue Flame Hellions are so much better at harassment, and then I've been in situations before, especially against mech, where if you have Red Flame Hellions that you're harassing with, and your opponent's defending with his speed unit, which is Blue Flame Hellions, it's like a joke. Blue Flame Hellions just murder Red Flame Hellions. It's not even close. So the Blue Flame really helps. Plus, it helps kill workers and everything too. And if you want to, mix in Hellbats or something to deal with bio, that can come in handy. Because you will be floating a lot of minerals, so you may as well spend it on something. Of course, I float a lot of minerals because I always build way too many SCVs too. 84 is probably a low number for me. I usually break 100. I can't help it. I look at a base that doesn't look saturated. I'm like, I need more SCVs. More SCVs. I forgot to start these upgrades. Especially against bio, it's really important to start getting the ship plating. It makes Ravens hold up a lot better versus Marines. And then if you ever do have to transition into battle cruiser and do like a classic Sky Terran, then at least you have like a head start on your mech upgrades or sky upgrades, whatever you want to call them. Vehicle and ship weapons and plating. So let's just check out the graphs, and then we'll call it the end of this video, guys. So in terms of army value, you can see he was way ahead at the beginning because I took that really fast expansion and was tacking towards Raven. So I basically have nothing, where he got his little cloak banshee thing going with a little bit of tank push and Raven. He didn't really have a large army count himself, right? Because he's going a lot of sky units and really tech heavy units. Not pure Raven like myself, but still you didn't see like that classic ball of Hellions or that classic ball of Marines that typically spins through the minerals quickly. This is where my 3-star ports. Raven production starts. This dip, I guess, is probably where he lost the Banshees, and then, or maybe this is where he was attacking my 3rd and I was popping siege tanks. But we both actually progressed quite slowly in terms of army size, like I do, because we're both going for really tech heavy units. I guess that was the original auto turret harassment right here. And then right there at the end, it's the beginning of the end. I was ahead on bases too, even though there wasn't really a finishing blow that game. He was getting his production hurt and his economy hurt, and I was out expanding him and getting to that critical mass of Ravens where I can kind of do whatever I want. In terms of income, pretty close. I got that PF at the natural first, but then he ended up on 3 base orbital before me. And then he kind of trickled off at the end with the harassment. Okay. Yeah, so check the description for a thumbs up link, guys. There'll be something cool there. And just below that in the description are links to my stream. If you're new to this channel, give me a follow because I put out about 3 to 4 videos a week that are StarCraft 2 related typically. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys and goodbye.